Here's a tour of our backyard. I'm standing on the porch which faces north. Having a lot of trouble with some plants getting too wet from the rain. There's a New Guinea impatiens. There's a nice phlox. And there's a nice New Guinea impatient. There's some pretty happy petunias. And there's the dog thinking it's supper time again. There's one of our hibiscus. Petunias. There's a mermaid statue that my daughter gave me for my birthday 2 years ago. More petunias. Here's that funny hibiscus that blooms really little. It closed up for the evening, I guess. Got some stuff, some petunias hanging in the trees. They don't always like it. I don't guess they get enough sun. But I can't get the impatiens to bloom enough. This was called a ginger lily, I think. I just bought it this year. I like the variegation. Some nice leadwort. There's a flower bed back here by the guest house. And most of this stuff seeded itself. I planted some of it. But like I planted 3 Shasta daisies back here and now they're everywhere. Which I am not complaining about. And then these are these 4 o'clocks, these giant 4 o'clocks that were here when we moved in, and it comes back every year like a perennial. It's like it's got a big old trunk down there or something. There's some cannas that I transplanted from the front yard. And that big old sunflower over there was planted by birds. I didn't plant that. I got a hibiscus fixing to bloom here. Look, we've got grapes. I can't remember what the name of this booger is. It's some kind of desert thing that doesn't want to be too cold, so I have to overwinter it in a greenhouse. This is a butterfly bush, and probably too close to it I planted this VID00003. Back here we have euonymus that was here when we moved in. These lilies that were here when we moved in. But I did plant the gaillardia and the coneflower and the rudbeckia and the shastas. And I don't know what it is with these cosmos, but they're like gigantic, and I don't know why. They did it last year and they're doing it again this year. And they're volunteers, so they're shading out that coreopsis down there. Got a nice calendula there. Another one over here with some more coneflower. Geraniums. And my daughter's playhouse with her swan planter that she's so proud of. Got pink dianthus there, she likes pink. Got more coneflower and rudbeckia and Shasta daisy over here. Got this nice big old pine tree here. I can't remember what it's called. My neighbor with a horticulture degree says it's a unique tree, but I don't know. I can't remember what kind it is. But it makes pine cones, so we got them coming out of our ears. And I'm standing on the east side of the yard just panning to the west. And here's my hummingbird attractor. The black and blue salvia. Really nice. I really like it. Here's another one of those, I think it's sunset or sunrise coneflowers. And that's the backyard.